Hello my fellow rushers and welcome back to the channel. We're jumping in with this party because I wanted to test out some of these melee abilities that are just mostly for like ranged characters and characters that don't really fit with the abilities. Confused what I'm talking about? Well, let me show you. Bruxa's got two of them. One of them is an arced attack where she can attack like 3 people standing side by side in front of her and put them all asleep for I think 2 turns. We'll be seeing that ability here shortly if she doesn't die miserably. And then she has a flying skulls attack where she spins them all around her for everyone that is 1 hex away to stun them for I think 3 turns if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard that in a King Rexy video. And then our Bombardier right here, I don't know what the heck to do with her, but she has this rocket jump ability where you can land somewhere far away. Okay, so is it like a get out of jail free card? No, it's supposed to damage and apply burning to all units that are right around her. True damage against weakened units, 4 to 6 damage. Actually, that sounds kind of high. But you have to like send her up to get hit. So she does have some armor, 5 armor right now. 5 health is not very high, but yeah, I guess we'll just attack. We don't have anything else for her to do right now. Alrighty. So we're gonna try to set her up out of position on purpose, which is so cringy. Now let's move over here. I want to try to set up more AoE for these kind of attacks. So here's the first one, Mystic Slumber. You can put these enemies to sleep for 3 turns apparently. Epic damage will do 4 damage if they're immobilized. Okay, and then here's our other one, Skull Dance. Stun to all of them for, okay, so it's only 1 turn. So maybe I was mixing these 2 up. It just doesn't seem very good, but this will do damage too. All right, let's not be greedy. Let's just go do it and see how it goes. 2 damage and stunned. Why on earth would you ever have Bruxa running into people to attack them head on? Is it a last ditch defense? That kind of makes sense to me. I'll just attack that guy. And then Zapper is here because of his passive ability that shocks people, so he will end up shocking that mage that he's standing by. And then we have our Sylvan Elf that I usually think of as a ranged character, and he has a couple like melee focused attacks that I've never really invested that much in. Maybe he's an okay melee character. I've never really tried to use him as a tank except for 1 time as my primary tank, and he just got annihilated because the only way he can tank more than like 2 hits is if he ends up dodging, and he's only going to dodge like 1/3 of the time, or 1/4 of the time rather. I don't know off the top of my head, but he has this ability, Woodland Stride. Teleport somewhere, sink your lance into the ground, removing all debuffs from your allies that are right there, and damaging enemies. So that seems like it'll synergize well for you know, if Bruxa and Bombardier and Zapper all get trapped by enemies, but it doesn't heal my guys, right? All that it's going to do is remove debuffs. So that seems like it would be pretty good if you're going to mess up in the Extra Dimensional Menace boss fight or in the Wild Moon boss fight, because you get a lot of debuffs in those and stuff. So I'll just do this over here to see how much damage it's going to do. Well, I don't want to hit that crystal. I guess I'll just do it right here because I've never even used this move. Okay, I thought he was going to jump up into the sky. That was more of a teleport. And now he's just going to die. No, he'll be okay. He has some armor to take that troll's attack. Okay. I mean, he might still die soon. That's alright. I just want to kind of see, like, what kind of weird scenarios do you have to set up where these ranged heroes are going to be attacking melee? Is it really a last-ditch effort? Well, there goes my frickin' Sylvan Elf. I mean, we got to see his attack. We didn't get to see him doing his running, stabbing lance ability, which I don't know why you'd almost ever really use that. It seems like it's the same thing as his basic attack. You just run up to somebody. If there's a guy and somebody behind them, then they're there. I don't know. Alright, so let us... Why do I only see 2 of my companions? Did somebody else die? Seriously, what the heck happened? How many damages is this going to do? So if I use this to escape right now, what's going to happen? Nothing fantastic. And it'll damage that troll, right? So let's do it and then land, I guess, over here. Okay, so it did 5 damage and you get to run away. But that move is there to play poorly. You shouldn't be using the Bombardier up close. There's probably a way to use her that I'll do in a future video, but yeah, I don't know, it's stupid. My zapper is gone, guys. That sucks. Now here's our glorious sleep ability. It can put 3 enemies to sleep for 3 turns, which is a lot, I'll admit. So that guy's pretty much down for the count. You know, 3 turns is a really long time. And if they spend the 3rd turn waking up, then would that mean that it's their 4th turn that they finally get to attack? Now, you can't damage them without them waking up, which is kind of annoying about sleep. But Azra and Bruxa have, you know, pretty long sleeping abilities. I think Azra's sleeping ability is far better because she can teleport and then, you know, jump up and put a bunch of people to sleep all at once, all around each other. I actually think that that's useful. I think that's usually her best tier 3 skill. So I don't understand it. I'm not here to finish this battle or anything. I'm here to just say that I'm confused and kind of frustrated that they gave these abilities to people who aren't meant to really run up and take attacks. Like, what the heck? It's just annoying. What you want to be doing is this. Just killing people from far away. That's not that far, but you know what I'm saying. Where's the other crystal? Over here. Well, I don't have to worry about that guy because he's asleep. So I can just do this. But yeah, look at that. Bombardier's gone now. I almost think that there's a future video in mind where you could have Bombardier being this like suicide bomber type of strategy where she, you know, is using rocket jump to jump away from enemies. So she'll run up to enemies and use her decoy and stuff like that to try to get some AoE and group them up and then rocket jump away. If she dies, then she leaves behind a decoy. So all of that could do like 15 damage all within probably 2 turns, really. And that's cool. And it could be AoE damage. So you're talking about like 5 or 6 guys or 5 guys. Those kind of situations are just not that frequent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, I'm pretty much dead. So let's just show you this attack again. And then forfeit. Alright, well there you have it. Me kind of complaining and talking through these abilities that to me make no sense, and there's almost no place for them whatsoever that I've figured out so far. Thanks for watching. Hope you're frustrated too.